Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, come on. I used to think that I had to. I used to think that I should. Oh, the world told me that I had to be good. Now I love because I want to. I love because I'm free. Embraced by the Spirit. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Oh, the Spirit of love is upon me. Spirit of love. The Spirit of love is upon me every day. The Spirit of love is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of love is upon me. Oh, I don't need any prodding. I don't need any law. I want to sing with all my heart. Spirit is my guide. Let go of my burdens. Loving all has made me free. Embraced by the Spirit. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Every day. The Spirit of joy is upon me. Oh, 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 play something. Break it down. Good morning out there. Is the Spirit of God upon you? Are you living in a world of wonder? Oh, the Spirit of truth is upon me. 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 Oh,
it was my duty, thought it was my job. Somewhere I believed that loving would be hard, but loving is wonderful, it's ecstasy. I'm grateful for my freedom. Let me tell you that the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Hey,
the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh.
Yes, it is. Good morning, Unity of Omaha, out in Cyberland or wherever you're joining us from. I'm going to be doing a little of this today. It's called a dance. You want to know why I'm dancing? Because Unity of Omaha raised $34,000 during Omaha Gives. Can I get an amen? So we had a board meeting on Monday night. We approved to have funds no matter what came out of Omaha Gives to ensure that we can do this with better technology, better cameras, better voice stuff to make it more enjoyable for you to be watching at home. And it is coming soon, 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 soon. I did that effect by myself. Yeah. All right, so we're talking about, in this wonderful, marvelous month, living in a world of wonder and being curious in May. I want to welcome you if you're joining us for the first time. We are Unity of Omaha, and we're glad you're with us this morning. If you're joining us on Facebook, or if you want to follow us on Facebook, we're sending out positive messages every day, so please like us on Facebook and follow what comes out on a day-to-day basis. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Nebraska actually has opened up campsites. Oh, wow. And me and my husband are going camping with our fur babies right after this service. So I hope you're going to be doing something, enjoying fun in the sun with family. We have Prayers, still requesting prayers at prayer@unityomaha.org. And you can still support us financially through giving online and scroll down to the donate button on our website, unityofomaha.org, or mail us in a check the old-fashioned way. We'll take it either way. We do have fun masks if you are in need and would like to purchase one. They're $5.50. Just give us a call and we'll work out the details. And at Unity of Omaha, we have a reason why we're doing this. We have a reason why we're asking to raise money. We have a reason why we have a trust to continue this conversation going on. And that vision is in oneness. With universal energy, we celebrate a world united in divine love. And how we get to that vision is through a mission. And our mission is we raise vibrational consciousness through creative teachings, positive prayer, and a nurturing community. And even though our community right now is virtual, we're doing whatever we can to ensure that we're connected. So I hope you see and feel that. And now I would like to invite you into a time of prayer. So if you can just sit back, put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Whatever serves you in this moment, to be in this moment. To be in the recognition of your truth, which is divinity. Your truth, which is contribution. Your truth, which is palpable love. I've learned a lot of things through this time, and we're never alone is one of them. Even if you're physically alone, it is impossible for any one of us to ever be alone. You just take a 6-inch journey from your head to your heart, and you breathe, and you know, and you're still. This truth, this palpable energy is available to you whenever you need it. It takes a lot of people to make this world go round, and we're so blessed that you're one of them. Express more today. Love louder today. Be in more connection today, because that's what you came here to be. And for that, I am eternally grateful. And so it is.
Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it in my body. And I can feel it in me soul, and I can feel it in me heart, and it won't let go. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Oh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it. I can feel it in me soul. I can feel it. I can feel it in me heart. And it won't let go. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful right here, right now. And all this love inside, you know we can let it shine. And oh, something wonderful, something wonderful is happening right here, right now. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening right here, right now. And I can feel it. I can feel it in me, so I can feel it, and it won't let me go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening right here, right now. Something wonderful is happening right here, right now. And I can feel it. Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your heart? It won't let you go. Something wonderful is happening right here, right now. Something wonderful is happening right here, right now. Something wonderful.
Woo! I don't know if I'm the only one, but that song, fortunately, gets stuck in my head every week. And then I notice something wonderful's happening, and I'm like, something wonderful. And it was just that I found what I was looking for in the grocery store. Sometimes it's that easy. All right, so our prayer chaplain this week was Micah, and he sent in these words. My entire life is a miracle, and so is yours. That I know for sure. No matter how you came to be, whether you were wanted or an accident, as I was labeled for many years, your being here to read or hear these words is awesome. I say this not knowing the details of your life. What I do know is that every person carries their own story of hope, sorrow, victory, loss, redemption, joy, and light. Everyone has had their share of life lessons. How well you learn from them is up to you. When you choose to see the world as a classroom, you understand that all experiences are here to teach you something about yourself. And that's your life's journey, is becoming more of who you are. Another miracle we all get to share in this journey. The hardest experiences are often the ones that teach us the most. Whenever trouble comes my way, I try to ask myself, what is this really about? And what am I supposed to learn from it? Only when I perceive what the real lesson is, can I make the best decision and grow from the experience. After everything that's happened to me in all my years on this earth, what I am most proud of is that I remain open to evolving. I know that every physical encounter has a metaphysical meaning, and I'm open to seeing it all. From What I Know for Sure by Oprah Winfrey.
Where are you? God is where I stand. God is standing strong where I breathe. God is breathing life in and out and through me, has me where I sing. God is where I dance, joyless my feet, and where I live, beauty's flowing freely in and out and through me, has me. Oh, where I doubt, God is the faith in me, and where I cry, God is the comfort there, and where I seek, God is the answer, here and now, forever and ever and ever. Where I speak, truth is, or where I work, love is my career, and where I play, God is playing boldly in and out and through me. Where I stand, where I play, where I work and breathe and move and be, where I sing, where I dance, my dance, my dance, where I go, or where I play and take and give and live. God is, life is, oh joy is, oh God is.
Good morning. I am Brenda Peters, ministerial assistant, and I would just, before I start my talk, like to take one moment. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I just would like to have just a moment of silence for us to honor those who fought so hard. To give us the freedom to be able to stand here and say our truth. So if we could, just join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Whew. All right. So we're in curiosity. And I want to start out with a quote from Albert Einstein. It says, "The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size." It speaks of curiosity, doesn't it? So I'll say it again. The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Be open to curiosity. As I was thinking about this topic, the title is How Brave Are You? But the more I delve into it and the more I thought about it and felt it, it became more of how willing are you? How willing are you to step into that curiosity, to step into the unknown, to step into a place or beliefs that you're like, wait a minute, how did I get here? How willing are you ready to go down that rabbit hole? It's an interesting question. And so I delve more into it, and then what else came up for me is what stops us? What stops us from being curious? Like little children, nothing stops them. Nothing stops them. You know, what's this? What's that? Why? Wonder. You know, nothing stops them. So what stops us once we grow up? I believe it's fear. And fear, a lot of times there's an acronym in recovery that fear is false evidence appearing real. So false evidence appearing real. Our minds are wonderful, powerful tools. And the more that you dive in, learning how to use your mind, using how to use your thoughts to control them, to use them for the highest good, the more you can step into curiosity and be creative and wonder and have worlds open up to you that you did not even know were there. I can attest to that. What else stops us is, stepping out of our comfort zone. It's so nice to be in a comfort zone where everything is happy and everything's predictable and everything flows. And maybe every now and then you have a bump, in your comfort zone or something happens. But we as humans have a tendency to acclimate again to that, whatever it is, and we get right back in our comfort zone. Curiosity is about peeking around the corner and saying, ooh, what's outside my comfort zone? That takes willingness. That takes willingness to do that. And I can tell you that once you get outside your comfort zone, the world is yours. You cannot imagine what will come up next. Or maybe you can, because you're curious. As I said before when I talked a couple of weeks ago, this world that we live in was built pretty much on curiosity. Somebody said, I need something to hold stuff on, and behold, a table. There were inventions, and it wasn't from somebody just sitting back and saying, oh, there's nothing here that will do that. It was somebody going, let me see what's around this corner, and hey, I can make a table. So stepping outside of your comfort zones is extremely important to curiosity. So how willing are you? Be open to curiosity. Now, the other part of this is being vulnerable. I'm in my last phase of school, and we have one more class. And this class, all of a sudden, this class and one other one that I had, I'm getting a lot of Brené Brown stuff, like overload. So vulnerability came screaming at me. And as I was watching one of her videos, I recognized that, curiosity, you have to be vulnerable. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if what you're going to research or what you're going to make or, what you're going to imagine is going to fly or fail. And Brené Brown speaks to that a little bit. She says, being brave is getting in there in the trenches, having that blood, sweat, and tears, having failures. Being curious and being brave is not all about, hey, I'm curious and there's a table. It's about getting in there and doing the work. I'm going to quote her. She said about being brave and about being vulnerable, showing up when you can't control the outcome. Showing up when you can't control the outcome. That's another thing that stops us. Not being in control. Not knowing the outcome, the uncertainty. And we talked about this a while back. Live in that. Get messy. It's okay to get messy and to get into that uncertainty. It's okay to fail. Showing up when you can't control the outcomes. The other thing that came to me when I was researching this topic was that, curiosity keeps you young. It keeps your mind active. When you're always thinking and exploring new things, your mind is not just sitting, static. It's firing. Synapses are going. Being curious is good. Now, yes, there is always that other, there's always paradox. So yes, being curious overdone could, not be the best thing, but you will still learn. I can guarantee you that. I've learned a lot from those moments of whoops. But you can move through that and on to the next and see what comes of your curiosity. Life is not meant to be a one and done and I'm perfect and look at me sail through life. No. It is meant to be lived, to get in those trenches, to live life, get messy, get dirty, have failures, make mistakes, and then rise up and go, I'm here again, and I'm going to try again, because this is who I am, because this is the truth that I know. Because I am divine. And I'm here to do this again, to step out into curiosity and to show the world, but more important, to show myself that I can do this and that I'm not staying static. And that I'm going to learn and grow and evolve. Because my mind begs to be opened. And I don't ever want it to be back to its original size. We talked today about what stops you from curiosity and being vulnerable, being open to curiosity, I invite you now to explore. I invite you to be a part of this world and explore and look and throw out any old beliefs that no longer serve you. And even if those beliefs still serve you, great. Explore something other. Explore just for the fun of it. Learn, grow, be, evolve. I know each and every one of you can do it. I know you can do it because I've done it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. So I invite you to do it. Because again, like Albert Einstein said, the mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. So let's hope that your mind never returns to its original size. Namaste. And now is our time for the Walk of Abundance. This is a time when usually when we're gathered together, you would be able to donate. Yes, I have been. Oh, see, and here's, you know what? Thank you. Here's a very good, I'm going to step out into curiosity and I'm going to tell you all I made a mistake. So I'm curious how many of you noticed, but I am going to tell on myself. So now we're going to go into a time of meditation. So if you would, everyone, close your eyes or lower your gaze and take a deep breath. And let it out. We are in this world to be messy. Life happens around us, in us, and through us. And part of that is our evolve. Our evolving mind, our evolving bodies, our evolving world. And we are part of that. Loving, laughing, listening, and being one with all that is. Knowing that at any time we can step out of our comfort zone when we are ready. We can see new things. We can feel new feelings. But we will never be the same. And now in the silence, listen to what you're being invited to do with curiosity. And as you come out of this silence, and you've heard what you needed to hear, or maybe you didn't, that's all right. Because we know that you will at some point. And when you do, and if you have, go forth. Go forth in curiosity. Go forth in wonder. Be like a child. For that is heaven on earth. We are so appreciative of this time and space. Appreciative of learning more about curiosity and a new way of being. appreciative for technology and for each other. And so it is. And now is the time in which we do the Walk of Abundance. So normally you would come up and you would give us your love offerings, your tithes. If you have been spiritually fed, I invite you to go ahead and donate. To click the donate button on our website, unityomaha.org. Again, unityomaha.org. That way we can go ahead and move that energy throughout our community. And now we'll go ahead and hear from the team.
Searching outside myself, looking high and low, asking everyone else, what's the meaning of life and why am I here? And the answers I get ain't what I want to hear. I have to find you time to be still. I would hear the voice of higher will, 'cause it's an inside job. I gotta look within. I gotta start, yeah, and take time to listen. It's an inside job. Gotta play my part. Oh, take a deep breath. See what I found on the inside, yeah. I stay so busy, just running around. I'm spinning my wheels as my life turns upside down. It's a wonder I function. It's a wonder I'm sane. My soul is waiting for something to say. I have to find some time to be still. I would hear the voice of higher will, 'cause it's an inside job. I gotta look within. I gotta start going. Take time to listen. It's an inside job. Gotta bring my mind. Oh, take a deep breath. See what I found on the inside. I carry enough to slow it right on down. 'Cause when I'm still, I know the answers are gonna be found. This is an inside job. Gotta be prepared. Oh, I gotta start. Yeah, and take time to listen. It's an inside job. Gotta bring my mind. Oh, it's time to relax. Take a real good look. It's an inside job. Searching for peace of mind. Gonna take a deep breath and see what I found. 'Cause it's an inside job. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, now we're going to do the blessing of all the tithes and love offerings that we've received. And usually we also have you pull, when you drop off your love offering, you usually get an affirmation. And today's affirmation was, my thoughts and feelings are nourishing. That's true, and so it is. So let's go ahead and bless all the love offerings and tithes that we have received today, and especially for the Omaha Gives. Let's go ahead, because that energy that we get from the community, we can give right back. And not only to the community, but out into the world. And as this energy raises and keeps going and flows in us and through us and around us, we can do amazing things, and so we will, and so it is. Amen. And now we're going to go ahead with the Spirit song. Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, guys. We need to do the closing prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me. I am that light. The love of God enfolds me. I am that love. The power of God protects me.
I am that power.
The presence of God watches over me.
I am that presence.
Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. 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 Oh, I used to think that I had to. I used to think that I should. Oh, the world told me that I had to be good. Now I love because I want to. I love because I'm free. Embraced by the Spirit. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. The Spirit of love is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of love is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of love is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of love is upon me. Oh,
Don't need any prodding, I don't need any law. I wanna sing with all my heart. Spirit is my guide. I let go of my burdens, loving all this make me free. Embraced by the Spirit. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Every day.
the Spirit of joy is upon me.
Oh,
The Spirit of joy is upon
it's
me.
upon me. Oh,
The Spirit of joy is upon me.
oh,
The Spirit of joy is upon me. Break it down. Oh, the Spirit of truth is upon me. 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 Oh,
I thought it was my duty, thought it was my job. Somewhere I believed that loving would be hard, but loving is wonderful. It's ecstasy. Grateful for my freedom. Oh yeah, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes it is. Oh yes it
the
is.
Spirit of God is upon me.
Yes it is.
Oh,